Bringing yourself to your comfortable position, gently closing your eyes. Begin to notice the natural rhythm of your breath. Breathing calmly and easily. Allowing your breath to still the mind, release and soften the body. As you allow your breath to deepen and lengthen, maybe you can bring your awareness to your left foot. Become aware of the toes of the left foot. Allow them to soften and release. Becoming aware of the width of your left foot. The softness at the top of the foot and the space at the sole of the foot. Becoming aware of your left ankle. Allowing space in the ankle joint. Allowing it to release and let go. As your breath deepens and lengthens. Become aware of your left calf. Allow it to soften. Finding the space in your left knee. Allowing your breath to settle in that area. Releasing and letting go. Becoming aware of your left thigh. The front of the thigh, the back of the thigh, allowing those large muscles to soften and release. You may become aware of the muscles, the tissues of the body releasing around the thigh bone. Finding space at the joints, the joint of the left knee and the joint of the left hip, softening and releasing with every breath. Bringing your awareness to the right foot, to the right toes, the big toe, working down to the little toe, finding the space between the toes, the softness between the toes, allowing the breath to find the space at the sole of the foot, the softness at the top of the right foot. letting go of the right ankle. Finding the space within the joint. Releasing the right calf. The softening of the calf muscle. Allowing the breath to deepen and lengthen as you bring your awareness to the right knee. Allowing the knee to let go. Becoming aware of your right thigh. The front of the right thigh. The muscles at the back of the right thigh. Allow them to soften and release with each breath. Finding the space in the right hip joint, you find that both legs are released and softened. Any discomfort that you may have been feeling is completely let go and released. Bringing your awareness to your pelvis. Allow the pelvis to soften and release. Noticing the sit bones, the back of the pelvis. If you're sitting, notice the connection of the sit bones, releasing and softening. You may notice that one sit bone is more connected than the other, perhaps. Allow them both to release. You may begin to notice the settling of the internal organs. Those organs that rest in the pelvic basin, softening and releasing, allowing them to become fluid and soft. You may begin to notice the gentle movement of the lower abdomen. Again, we may notice the movement of the internal organs as they slip and slide over each other, expanding and contracting with each breath. We may even become aware of the movement of the skin of the lower abdomen against the space around us, moving into that space and moving away from that space. We become aware of each individual breath and the movement within our body. We may become aware of the lower ribs, gently expanding and contracting with each breath. We may notice the gentle beating of the heart, the movement of our diaphragm, the expansion and contraction and movement of the lungs as we become more aware of the chest cavity, moving against the space around us with each breath. We may begin to notice perhaps a shallower movement in the upper chest, the gentle movement of the collarbone, the freedom within these joints. We may become aware of the fingers of the left hand, allowing them to curl and curve in their natural way, releasing them perhaps towards the palm. We may notice the softness in our wrist. We may be able to allow the release in the left lower arm, the space around our elbow, breathing calmly, breathing with ease. We may become aware of the left shoulder. We may allow it to release and soften, so we completely let go of the left shoulder and the left arm. We may then become aware of the fingers of the right hand. Allow those fingers to curl naturally and easily in their own way around the hand. Become aware of the right wrist. Allow it to soften and release. We may notice the muscles of the right forearm. Allow the space in the right elbow. We may become aware of the muscles at the back of the right arm and the muscles at the front of the upper right arm. Allow them to release and let go. Become aware of your right shoulder, allowing it to soften and let go, finding the space in the right shoulder. The shoulders, the upper chest, the upper back. Now releasing and letting go. As we allow the shoulder blades to move down our back, we may become aware of a length of our neck, a space between each vertebra, a lengthening and an opening in our body. We may become aware of our jaw. Allow the jaw to release. The teeth may gently part. Maybe we can allow the tongue to rest gently against the roof of the mouth, behind the teeth, helping to calm and release our heart. Feel the air entering our nostrils. and leaving our nostrils on the out-breath, allowing our ears to let go, softening the back of the head, finding the space around the eyes, allowing the eyes to release down into our sockets. Bring your awareness to your forehead and allow that to soften and spread, removing the wrinkles and the frown. Become aware of your scalp and allow your scalp to soften, allowing the brain and the mind to release towards the back of the head, and bringing your awareness to the crown of your head. Allowing the crown of the head to soften, you may become aware of its movement and lengthening into the space around you. You may begin to become aware of this energy that surrounds your body, reaching out from your body into the universe, as the universe reaches back into your body, allowing you to completely let go. Gently becoming aware of your body again, and bring gentle movement into your body, maybe moving the fingers, the toes, your hands and your feet, gently awakening the body whichever way feels right for you. Becoming fully aware, and when you're ready, gently opening your eyes.